The scapegoat becomes the honest expression of how everybody's really feeling but afraid to show. So when he rebels and he gets angry and he lashes out and he speaks his mind to mom and dad, he's really giving a voice to everybody. They won't admit it, but that they're almost thankful for. Most were extremely sensitive children. That's what clued them in that this family's got problems, because they got hurt so much and they weren't prepared to tolerate it or turn a blind eye. But in order to survive, they had to rebel. And in order to rebel, they had to harden their heart and harden their skin and shut down their sensitivity. And so what begins to happen in a problem child as they get into their teens is they try not to feel anything at all. And they shut everything down. Now that will become problems for them later in life. They will have to relearn how to feel emotions. They will have to really enter into scary territory. So that's the first problem. The next one, part of their rebellion in their teens is they started getting applause from other kids for being a bad boy. And so they said, wow, here's how I get my validation. I can't be validated in my family because the hero gets all the validation. So I will get validation from being a bad boy. And they tried to be the baddest of the bad. And what often happened is they felt in order to get new validation, they had to keep pushing the envelope. So last time they drank a whole 12-pack at a party. Tonight they're drinking a 2-4 at a party. And everybody's going to talk about how drunk they got. And then they push and push, always a new way of rebelling against the system. And that can be a problem. And then as soon as somebody says, who's in authority, I want you to do this, they've trained themselves to do the opposite. And so in a relationship, if their partner said, could you do this for me? They just get their back up. And they don't want to do that for them. And so to have a relationship, they're going to have to look at that rebellious, knee-jerk reaction that is so part of how they train themselves to respond to authority and to rules.